Welcome back, survivors, to Brutus Salazar and to the Cataclysm. Right, let's wear the duffel bag, wear the crossbow, wear the large quiver, because we are going out. After we've had some noms. In fact, after we've had some warm noms. So let's get, one 2x4. Drop that down by there. I'm going to want my umbrella because it is raining outside. I will want my towel, I will want my campfire drill. I'm going to want all my cash cards too, with any cash on them. Oh my lord. That's a lot of money. Right. Let's light the fire. Grab my frying pan. Also, my cooked wild veg. Okay, let's heat up my meal. And gobble it down. Yeah, we're probably going to go through more or less all of this, I imagine. Oh, no, actually. Got a little bit left. Oh, no. That was actually really, really good. Do we have any water here? We don't. That's okay. That's not terrible, I guess. Let's go ahead and drink some water from my water skin. All of it. And I will actually slake myself, for sure. Now, sounds like an odd thing to say. I will slake myself. You alright there? Right, let's pop out. It is nighttime. I'm going to grab the water bottle. So, close that. I would like to make... no, we're good. Harlem, that is really tempted, actually. Herbal tea, how much can we make? We can make 4 portions of herbal tea. You know what? Sure. We're gonna live in style. I hear a wham. Hello, you scoundrel, you. I really hope you keep falling over these things. I imagine you are, actually. Yep. Drop that glass bottle down. Imagine the zombies getting really messed up. Heavily injured so far. I'm going to wait over here until it's next to me. And I'm going to wait for it to fall in the pit again. This feels so incredibly cheesy. And yet, if the zombie is stupid enough to be willing to do it, why should I not make use of this fact? It'll probably die. There we go. I love how I can see its corpse, but I couldn't see it. Right, okay, let's pull all of this up. Butcher it, of course. Grab all of these, drop them off since we're right here. Pop these down. I'm not going to bother cooking them up. Sorry, cooking them up? I'm not going to do that either. I'm not going to bother cutting them all up. Now, was there anything else I needed to take with? My crossbow is good, it's loaded. I got 57 metal bolts. That's more than enough for what we need. I've got a reasonable amount of carrying capacity. Yeah, I've got some teeth. All I could possibly want. Right, how are we doing here? Well, I've charged up to 19%. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Good. We are going to be taking the car into town today. Let's drop off the tainted meat. We might even get an opportunity to show the vending machines. Right, let's start driving. Let's follow the road. I'm confident enough about this area that I can head down. A couple of people have pointed out that yes, I'm driving on the wrong side of the road because this is America, not the UK. To which I say, I'm the only person driving. There is no wrong side of the road anymore. Whatever side of the road I am driving on is the right side of the road. Because I make the rules now. There are no police. Oh, actually, no, there are police. The police aren't gonna pull me over because of a traffic violation. They're gonna just try to kill me because I'm alive. So I don't care what the police think. No, this is my world now. We'll keep the engine at a fairly low level. It's a nice thing about electric cars. They are quiet. Very, very quiet. How far down are we going to risk going, I wonder? Because zombies will see me approaching. We'll keep going a little bit further. Further than this, at least. And with that, we're going to switch around to the other side. And pull our handbrake there. Give it a moment, and then stop driving. Right, equip the umbrella. Let's go out. Now, first place I want to stop is over here in the house. Just make sure everything is set up correctly still. It's kind of messed up a little bit, but... Let's see, what have you got on you? A brazier, good. This house is just a mess. The first thing I'm going to do is grab everything from around, pop it into the trunk. Sorry, into the car. And we're going to leave. Probably left a couple of things on the floor there. Probably sheets more than anything. Oh yeah, and glass shards, that's fine. That house is not reinforced. The other one is. So the other one is our main area. Though, that being said, 2 windows just a mess up. Oh, I forgot my toolbox. It's fine. It's fine. Ultimately, that's not why I came down here, but it would have been nice to be able to seal that area back up. Okay. We... actually, yeah, we'll bring you along. I'm just going to drop everything out onto the ground that we don't need to bring with us. So the heavy sticks, and the sheets, all of them, all the glass shards, the long string, yeah, all of that needs to go out. The brazier, I wouldn't say we need to bring the brazier with us. So I'm actually going to activate the brazier and set it up right there. We'll eventually get those all sorted. But for now, we're going to head further south on foot. And that should be okay for us. Now we have looted the library. We're moving around at night. It's not too bad for us right now. But we have got to be aware. Shady zombies are going to be able to see this. We've been gradually wiping out the zombies. Like, in this whole area, we've done a lot of damage. There were loads of zombies up here. We were lucky that the shocker brute wandered off. But there were loads of zombies up here. And we've gotten rid of a fantastic amount of them. So moving through this part, I can be a lot less worried. The main thing that I am concerned about is every now and then someone shrieks up there, it's going to pull some of the spawns. They might not make it all the way up there, but they'll just gravitate slowly, ever slowly, towards the source of that shriek. That's what we need to be aware of. Is that just because we have cleared this area out, doesn't mean it'll stay cleared. Not until we have completely emptied this this town. And that is definitely something we're going to aim for. I don't intend to leave a stronghold of my enemies untouched. Now, this is a grocery store. The entrance to the grocery store will likely be around the front. Well, I can't tell which one. Lots of things here. I'm more interested in the grocery store though. Try and get in there. We can. Wouldn't mind picking up that cash card, mind you. All the bandages. Of course. Start running. Wield my forked spear, because there's no point in me trying to fight here. Actually, I really should run further, because I need to drop my duffel bag, and my crossbow, and my quiver. All in there. Right, there we go. Now I'm going to be significantly more dangerous. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure, we'll butcher it. While I'm wandering through, I might actually have a look at everything. Now, the zombies that we failed to butcher here previously will have gotten up and will be wandering around again. Okay, let's grab the umbrella. We're going to be a little bit unhappy from that. But we would have been a lot more unhappy if we, you know, died. There's that. What is this? Is this a grocery store? Yeah, it is a grocery store, so... Now, slow down. There we go. We are fully inside. Okay, now we are cooking with fire. Peanut butter candies, sure. Got there. Discobulus. Okay. We've got dust, a fully working dust mask. Ooh, let's have a look at these. That one's not as good. The items there, an open aluminium can. Not as good either. I will come back at some point and I'll break down the various shopping carts. The casters, if nothing else, are worth something to me. So. Also, why have I got my frying pan on me? I guess I did. I should have left my fire drill and my frying pan with the brazier. Derpy Aavak is derpy. Also, let's use the towel, dry myself off a bit. It's not a lavatory, so there's not going to be any possibility of getting water that we can purify from there. Oh, nothing over there. This one looks to have been emptied. Honestly, I strongly expect to get down to the corpse of the other survivor NPC who died nearby and find that they had a crazy amount of items on them. Ooh. No. Battle Trolley, you and I have been through too much together. I'm not going to abandon you. Right. Have you spotted me? No. Duck. He's going to be able to hear me. Politan. Let's move away from there. And we're going to equip my thought spear. I'm going to drop... No, I don't need anything else to drop. That's fine. You're not coming with me. Why are you breaking things? Why must you be so noisy? That's what you get. Okay, that was another one that at some point had been killed and then allowed to revivify. You can usually tell them since they're not going to be wearing any clothes. It's very uncommon for a zombie to genuinely have not had any clothes on. Usually, it's more a sign that it got killed, they're not cleaned up. Alright, grab all of that. I hear the crunching. Not liking that. Okay, there's definitely something in here. Right. Do that there. Equip the spear. Okay, I see you. Ouch. My pants were ripped, but that's fine. My pants are okay. Ooh. Hold it again. There we go. Let's break you down. Oh, that wasn't great, but certainly wasn't terrible either. Another cash card, sure. Grab all those and the bones, naturally. Bones are super useful. Right. I'm gonna give myself 5 minutes as it happens. I wanna rest up a little bit. Let's get my breath back. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Breath back, 5 minutes. Job waiting, yes. Alright. They're gonna be wandering in. I'm happy to defend myself here. Oh, I've got to avoid hitting the furniture myself. Falling zombie, take you out. Grab all of the things that you were carrying that I would actually like. Drop them off in the battle trolley. And once again, wait for another 5 minutes. There we go. Reasonably certain at this point that nothing is coming. However, I'm going to use these bandages. Why walk around in not tip-top condition when you can, in fact, be in tip-top condition? May as well. Also, it trains up my first aid skill a little bit. My first aid skill, well, actually, it isn't showing it, but it will go up very slowly. Tailoring is 12% of the way to level 5. That's crazy. We're half of the way to level 4 in survival, which is going to be really nice as well. Okay. Let's grab the battle trolley and head back out. There were no ATMs in here that I could see, which I was a little bit surprised with. Okay. Drop everything off in the battle trolley that I can. There we go. And what have we got down here? Anything I really want? Not particularly, but how full is the battle trolley? Yeah, it's getting there. We'll store things into it until it can't store anything anymore. Then we'll just leave it at that. Now, there are ATMs around here. Let's stop controlling that. This is auto gas. We can buy gas. We can pump it into a container if we want to. Use your discount, beloved customer. Fantastic. I like that. No, don't use the gas pump. If you do use those gas pumps and don't pay for it, that will cause the copbots to come your way. It's an ATM, and these are vending machines. So, we can now make use of all of this cash. I would like to move all the cash cards into my inventory. And then transfer all money onto a single card. Now, if you want to trade with NPCs, I don't believe you can just give them money off the card. I think you actually have to give them a whole card. So, in that case, you might want to keep a stock of cash cards. Now, I don't know if this is the case. I've never actually had an opportunity to try it out. But if that were the case, then it would make more sense to have many, many cash cards of varying denominations. So you'd have like 5 of them at $50 and $500 ones and maybe a couple of $1,000 ones. Right. Using my cash card. Cookies, milk balls, chocolate bars, chocolate candies, fruit leathers, or fruit lathers, powdered candy sticks. Okay, what about the other one? There we go. This is what we want. This is what we want. I would like V8. Nutrition is 68. That's amazing. Yeah, I'll take both of those. Crispy cranberry, energy colas, energy drink. I could grab the plastic bottles simply because they're plastic bottles and I can use them for a million things. Yeah, actually I'm going to buy all of the plastic bottles they've got. Also, I think I just bought some tea. In fact, I'm going to buy all of this. It is all worth it to me. Now, the things in my vehicle, significantly less worth it. Many of them, anyway. Right, so I would like to move all of the clothing out. And then we'll see what we've got room for. Start filling all of this up. We can actually fit it all. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, next move then. Let's go ahead and buy everything in here. There's no reason not to empty these places. Because as you've seen, there's stupid amounts of cash available. You can get cash from anywhere. So, use it. If you die with 5 or 6 cash cards full of thousands and thousands and thousands of monies, and you die of starvation, that is entirely your fault. 100% your fault. Move the large leather thing over. I would almost have missed that, actually. Wow, that would have been terrible. Well, that's fine. Let's move over. Let's make sure that everything here is now something I'm willing to cut up. Albatross dress, dust mask, cotter top. The dust mask I like. Boots, fits, hiking boots. Yep, okay. Butcher them all. Cut up all you can. Now, what's left? Move it across. Destination 4. Okay, we need to drop off the things that are useless to me. Like, there's going to be some glass shards, for example. Don't need those. I will take all of the plastic chunks. All of the leather patches, too. Have I got enough room? I don't quite have enough room for the rest. Let's see. Is there anything else I'd like to drop? Yeah, I'll drop that 2x4. Start grabbing the bags a little bit more. useful than 2x4 is. Okay, there we go. Now, we have pretty much explored that one completely. And the gas station, we have not explored completely. Danger! Do not smoke! Risk of explosions! Well, yes, there are. Quite large risks of explosions, actually. And that is the gas station. Completely emptied out. The next one on is the hardware store. At this point, though, we've got a lot of things in our battle trolley, so let's take them back instead. Rather than waste them. Just turning it. We're getting to the point now where we've cleared enough of this area that we're able to very safely loot at night. At day it's different because I definitely haven't cleared things across that street, but I've cleared a lot of stuff to the north side. Have we missed our car? Yes, we did. So we can safely move those around. Sorry, move around them. That is what I meant to say. Let's go back into here. I want to drop off the anti-cash cards. All of them. The screwdriver. Okay. Stop. Hello. You little scallywag you. Got a lot of them there. Alright, we're going to defend from this location. Where's my focus spear? Oh, we're in a duffel bag. I'm not carrying all... Oh, actually, I can carry all of them. Wow. We're carrying all of that with such a tiny amount of room. You get. You know what, though? Sure. Gonna drink a can of energy drink before this battle starts. Aha! Like that. Come on. It's gonna be a lot of them. They will have followed me along the road because I didn't come up along the road initially. Give them 5 minutes. No? Okay. You had your chance. Okay, let's go and drop these off. Opened aluminium can. All of these need to go in there. There we go. That's good. I mean. And now with that done, I should be able to go and pick this up. Store. Grab anything of any particular interest there. Starch. Actually. What's here? Everything here is worth me cutting up. That's fine. There's nothing of any particular value there. Not there, really. Right, let's drop these off. Okay, scissors can go in there too. Right. Now, continuing on with what we were doing. Duffel bag stays. Dust mask goes in there as well. All of these need to be moved across. Oh my lord, we've got so much food. We're going to be able to sit in the base for a while just working on the defenses before we have to come back down here. Wrapper, sure, grab all of these if we can. We've got loads of room in here still. Loads of room. There we go. Not a bad haul. I am going to eat something though. And I know it should be this. I know. I do. But bag of cracklings. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Also, no, that's good enough. And I'll eat some cooked wild vegetables. No, and in fact, those cooked wild vegetables should not be going there. They should be coming with me. There we go. I guess I'll take along some of the perishable foods as well. I'm not gonna, well, not the perishable foods, but the perishable drinks, because I thirst a lot faster than I hunger. Alright. We could gather things from around here, I suppose. It's just going to be filling up my battle trolley with rubbish, but yeah, we've already started to drop things. That's largely going to be because we've got a load of sheets in here, I imagine. 5 sheets will do that. However, the other things there's also not much point in taking on glass shards either. But I will bring these along. Emergency oxygen pack, the wooden crossbow bolt, the M911, all of those. Why have I just picked up the sheets again? Someone remind me? Because I'm a derp, that's why. Sundress tank top. There's actually quite a lot of useful things there, I'll be honest. I'm going to cut all of those up. In fact, thinking about it, unless it's something I really want. Now, armor I will keep, because it might become something extremely useful later on. Might be really useful to me. Filter mask, likewise. These can come. A pair of safety glasses, super useful. Cut up all I can. Now see what I can fit in here from what we gathered. I'll take the tinted bones. Take the leather patch, the Normex patch, and as many of the rags as I can. I can carry a decent amount of them, actually. Again, they're not useful enough for you to prioritize over other things if you've got limited capacity. But rags are useful, and they're worth taking with you. So I would recommend you do whenever you get a chance. Wooden crossbow bolt that can be stored. I guess that came from deceased. We'll drop off the frying pan and campfire drill as well. Our deceased survivor friend. Filter mask, safety glasses. All of those. All of these, all of that. Okay, now, back to actually scavenging useful things. I know, my pack rat nature can get in the way. Let's cut across the path here, across the field as much as we can. And we'll approach from the south of this, from the north of this building. Okay, am I running? Oh, yes, I was. I forget it. Another 5. Now we want to get inside. That whole area has been opened. Is it? Limestone shards? Something I care about? Not really, not. Ooh, it's a wheelbarrow. Huh. That's got a bigger box on it than our battle trolley has. It's actually got a box rather than a wire frame. It's got a higher, not by a crazy amount, but a higher capacity. Sure, we might want to come back for that. The name is gone, but a slogan remains. We'll repair you all the way. Okay, that's good to know, I suppose. What have we got? Chunks of steel, pipes, scrap metal. Sure, roll up. We can paint. We can do some painting. Nail gun. Useful. Let's drill. Some of these things are useful. Some of them are not. Some will. You can't use them anymore. Card box with detergent. Nice. Scissors. Concrete mixer. Yeah, I'll slide that in there. Hard hat. Alright. Okay, well, there wasn't as much in there as I had hoped. Damn it, something is following this in. Okay, you go there. Hello. They're more dangerous for the noise they can make than anything else right now. Because they do make a lot of noise. Let's drop these off. And grab the trolley. The nice thing right now is that we're not having to worry too much about rain. It was raining earlier, but now it's okay. But yeah, that was unfortunately quite empty. But the pharmacy. That's another important place to go. Though, watch out with pharmacies. There's a bit of a trick to them. Don't just think you can come in here and take what you want. If it's outside, sure, you can. But there will be certain places that will be behind counters. And those are alarmed. You're not going to be able to grab everything you want. Crafter's Quarterly. Crafty Crafter's Quarterly? Okay. Soda. a handheld game system. Oh, nice. I might not even strip that for parts. Got some thorazine. And nothing. Oh, okay, this one wasn't too good, honestly. This was a really poor pharmacy. But, wow, we are making some progress. The crossbow is just down there. How much room in the battle trolley? It's currently over halfway full. Okay. Ah, here's Jeffrey West's corpse. It wasn't over here. Well, Jeffrey West, you tried your best. Lighter, good. Yeah, wooden crossbow bolts. Wooden crossbow, cardboard box. Pop those all in there. The lighter is useful. Pop all those off though. Butcher your body. I'm sorry, Henry. Jeffrey, rather. But I needed to. We can't risk you coming back. There we go. And hard hat will take. Master back. I mean, oh, another safety glass is good. Good. Tell everything else though. Might as well just butcher it. See if we can store anything of that in our battle trolley. We can indeed. There's a rag there. We can't store that. I'm not going to sweat it. In fact, we're heading straight back to the car with this haul. I'll pick that up. I could have picked up the rag. Could have just held it myself. Oops, sorry. There we go. Nothing there that I care about. Should be able to grab more myself. Okay. Nighttime raids. They are the best. At least when you've got... Oh. Hello, turkey. Are you a real turkey or are you a fake turkey? Are you drawing this? Oh, you're drawing the zombies to me, aren't you? Have they spotted me? They may have. They might not have at the same time now. Let's go back into safe mode. Nice. Stop pulling. They've definitely noticed me. That's fine. And then line up. There's no reason for me to fight you in close quarters. Oops. Because the only reason I do that with the shady zombies is I can't see the shady zombies if I'm not in close quarters. Let's slow down to a... Speed up again. Nope. Keep moving. Right now I'm actually moving incredibly fast. Monster spotted. Oh dear. Yeah, stop butchering. Okay, now I can see them. They may not be able to see me. And these are the only ones I can see because it's getting light. It is 5:40 after all. You know what? I'm going to move back. Pulp the corpse. Then I'm going to start moving back sharply. And let's see. Duck out down here. Catch my breath. 5 minutes. What am I going to see? Got 2 enemies there. Got a number further south. Not many can see me. And nothing that's too terribly dangerous right now. And they see me. They can't see me. It's still failing light, but for me, this is super bright light. So I'm going to do them in while I can, while they can't easily respond. There we go. And I'm just going to quickly pulp them rather than being thorough this time. Don't want to mess around. Right, we need to start moving. Well, we've got a crossbow, which is not as good as the one we've got. Move all of these. Circular saw, obviously, the concrete mixer, cordless drill, hand drill, gaming system, the lighter, the paintbrush, the scissors. I guess we'll move all of this around. I didn't actually realise I'd taken many completely useless things, but move all of those across. The Nico wafers as well. Calcium tablets, the Thorazine, the Crafter's Quarterly. all of this. Detergent. And are we nearing? No, we've actually still got plenty of room in the vehicle. That's amazing. Right, at this point, I feel that let's grab that down. I feel that we deserve some herbal tea. There we go. The acid zombie I'm not too keen on fighting, if I don't have to. But I am going to grab all of the materials I can. Electric lantern, for example. See, it's really, really well worth checking these things. No. Look. I want to move all of the chunks of meat out of my face. Thank you. I will now butcher the zombie. And then around. I was wondering why there was another crossbow on the ground. I was like, oh, suddenly crossbows are everywhere. But no, it's because I was looking into the cart and I was also trying to put into the cart. It's the only time that you can try to do that. If on one side you're looking in the direction the cargo is, and on the other side you're looking into your dragged cargo. Because they are treated differently, but it's kind of derpy. Alright, butcher you. Move all of these. Candle, cash card, nice. There we go. Not a terribly bad setup there. Do any of them see me? None yet. Which I'm very pleased with. Oh, hello. Walk time. Thanks for no. Oops. Damn it. That is unfortunate. Super unfortunate. Do I have what I need for this? Oh, to think we'd get that right now. I'm gonna have to try and cauterize the wound. There's nothing I can do. Create a zombie slave? What? Oh, that's if you chop their legs off, their arms off in their lower jaw. Yeah, it's not nice, obviously. There was a lighter in here, and I need it in my inventory right now. Lighter. Can I cauterize this wound? 3, please. No. I cauterized myself. Still aches. Try it again. You only get a couple of chances. Oh, thank goodness. Usually, I've seen 2 and possibly sometimes, if you're really quick off the draw and you start cauterizing it immediately, you'll get 3. But in the time that it takes to cauterize a wound 3 times, if you haven't cleaned it by the 3rd, and usually by the 2nd in my experience, it's now an infection. We are really hurting though. We are super hurting. I'm gonna... How many items are in there? There's still loads of items in there. Okay, we need to move everything from you to you. So let's get that happening, shall we? All of these things in there. If it can fit, it needs to go in. Now all of this too. Okay, that's fine. We can pop it across on the other side. Crossbows in there. Good. Right, dragging you over here. Is there anything I want to take with me? Probably a few things. Nope. Leave that there. I will be back to sort that out, but just not right now. And on that note, time for us to leave. We are hurting. We are hurting. Alright. Start her up. It's bright enough that we don't need to worry about it, and we're just going to go straight to 32. In fact, straight to 48. I don't want to have to deal with anything right now. You just want to leave this area. There we are. From the southeast, you hear a human. Oh, I hear from the southeast, I hear a human. What did the human say? Oh, am I sure it's a human? Because if it was speaking unintelligible drivel, then I'm fairly certain that that is not a human, in fact. Slow down again. And this is what we're going to pull up. Handbrake. Pass a turn. Stop driving. There we go. Well, that was an almost perfect run. It just wasn't quite there. Thanks in large part to the fact that we got pretty badly messed up having to cauterize ourselves. Cauterize the wound. Worse things could have happened. Let's close the car up. Check on... It's still 13% charge. It's not bad. Not bad at all, actually. And we've got a remarkably large amount of things. Did a bat just try to attack me? Did you? No, it's ignored me. One of the Vespa bats, a family of winged insect-eating mammal. It roosts in caves and other hollows and uses a form of echolocation to aerially navigate through tricky terrain at rapid speeds. Well done, little bat. You may stay. Let's get all of this in there, and then pull this up. There we go. Right, well, I think we're going to leave the reorganization of everything until the next episode. I do need to get some sort of like containers of some kind, like dresses and all of that sort of stuff. But we did have a reasonable run, I feel. Didn't quite manage to get to the other bookstore or this house, but we've now made a really good dent into this place. In fact, it's getting so good, I wouldn't mind moving our base of operations down to this house once the time comes. We're going to need it, actually, to be able to empty out that office. It is going to be full of stuff. Crazy, crazy full of stuff. But that is going to be it for Brutus Salazar and for this episode. Well, not it for Brutus Salazar, you know, fully, but you know what. We are hungry, we're thirsty, we're in a bit of pain. Considering we cauterized the wound in our arm, I think it was, we're actually dealing with that pain remarkably well. Let's have a quick look at our skills. Our survival is up to 53% of the way to level 4. What's our piercing weapons? 86% of the way to level 2. We're 95% of the way to level 3. Oh, sorry, level 3 that was. But we're 95% of the way to level 3 in melee as well. 57% of the way to level 3 for dodging. Marksmanship is going okay at 35% of the way through level 2. Rifles, we are now at level 1. 25% of the way to level 2 as well. Not bad. And 76% of the way to level 2 driving. Things are reasonably good. I am actually going to apply a bandage though. Let's get my arm a little bit better. It's not going to make much difference, but it doesn't hurt to use bandages. And eventually, in fact, we might even be able to make bandages now. Yeah, we can now make bandages. We do need duct tape for it, though. But we may be able to make duct tape soon enough as well. It is a crafting recipe, and it requires glue. And since you get glue from zombies' bones, it's practically infinite. You just need rags and glue. But that's going to be it for us. We're going to probably take off with the next episode in sorting out all of our various inventory piles again, cutting up a bunch of stuff, and then probably having a look at what we can craft. But we now have enough food that I am willing to focus on the base for at least another 2 episodes. We'll probably look at reinforcing all the windows, building deep pits around each of the doorways. We're only going to use one of them as our main exit point, but we'll fortify all of them to a certain degree. And then we might even get up to the point of building spiked pits. In fact, I might even start with that. We might upgrade the front pit into spikes before we do anything else. It doesn't take very long, and it's really, really useful for dealing with wandering zombie hordes. But that's going to be it from me. So until next time, and as always, do take care, survivors.